This sweet-looking girl with dark blue eyes, when facing her crush, is not a silly and sweet state. This boy is Jenny's crush. In the rain, he shows his clean white skin, strong arms, the hidden abs, all full of hormones. Every inch of his skin, every movement attracts Jenny's attention. It was raining heavily. Curious, Jenny followed Jack to the cemetery on the hill. She fell into the ditch because she was nervous. When she got up to leave, Jack found her. He took Jenny's hand and pulled out a pen. On his arm he wrote down the Wi-Fi password to Jenny's house. Since it was Jack's initials, so Jack had already hacked into Jenny's computer and got her password, and also found out that Jenny's computer. He had collected a lot of information and photos about him, and stories about him written by Jenny herself. Facing Jack's questioning, she confessed directly. Jack walks up and hooks Jenny's necklace, teasing her, trying to do something about it. But Jenny refused, because what he really wanted was Jack's love. Back at home, Jenny unplugged her Wi-Fi by the end of the night. It turns out that Jack had snuck into Jenny's bedroom. Jenny said, "I didn't agree to this. How can you just use my Wi-Fi?" But Jack walked up to Jenny and teased her a bit. Jenny decided to fight back. At the party she followed Jack to the street. She went up to Jack and pushed him down on a chair and sat on it. Such actions made Jack very hard to resist. Tried to kiss her, but again, Jenny refused. She left a message and left. After the party was over, Jenny was going to take Jack's brother home because he was drunk and afraid of his father's blame. He grabbed Jenny's cell phone. The phone screen was broken. Knowing that his drunk brother was staying at Jenny's house, Jack also rushed over, faced with this girl who flirted with him, but at the same time, he rejects the girl. Jack slowly became interested in her. He takes off his clothes and goes straight to bed. One is a commoner's daughter. One is a playboy from a rich family. The shadow of his childhood made Jack lack of love since childhood. No longer believes in love. He grew up in a family that saw love as a weakness. Before he met Jenny, he never had any real feelings. The next day, Jenny returns home with her best friend. She didn't accept the new phone Jack sent her, so she went to Jack's house to return the phone, but she saw him talking to a beautiful woman. Jenny puts the phone down. Jack saw that he was rejected again and came up to her. Jenny sneered and turned around to leave. Just before the door she hesitated. Reluctantly, she came back and kissed Jack, and so they had a good time. But afterwards, Jack put on his pants indifferently and played the game alone. Anna knew what he meant. She put on her clothes, threw away her phone and left in style. Back home, Anna could never have imagined Jack was a complete scumbag. She thought that was the end of it. That day Jack sent Anna a picture of her necklace. She went to the pool to get her necklace back. Instead, she was carried into the pool by Jack. She found out that the water was salty. She found out that Jack was allergic to chlorine. Jenny said, Jack helped Anna put on the necklace. They looked at each other. Their hearts beat faster. They couldn't help but sleep together again. They had a wonderful night. In the morning, Jack woke up and fled in fear. As the heir of the family, he could never have true feelings. He watched with pain and reluctance. He watched Anna leave, hurting her once again. Jack's mood was very low in the days afterwards. He opened his computer and saw Wi-Fi password has been changed again. He was very angry, so he sent a message to Jenny. At this time, Jack already had real feelings for Jenny. Anna woke up the next day, saw the revoked message. Jack's father knew about his affair with Jenny, reminded him that it would be difficult for him to become the heir of the family. Then his father said he could go out with as many women as he wanted. As for Anna, he told him to forget about it. He went to the stadium to vent his emotions. When he saw Anna, he showed the t-shirt with the word witch on it. Anna didn't pay any attention to him. He chased her to the library and sincerely apologized to Jenny. Officially starts asking Anna out. The hurt Anna looked at Jack with questioning eyes, accepted his apology. All this was watched by Jenny's best friend. For the sake of love, Jack has to fall out with his father. He is a cynical rich kid. Not only is his family rich and handsome, but he falls in love with this ordinary girl. One day, Jack takes Anna to a company party. He formally introduces her to his parents, but his father was very unhappy with Jenny. The atmosphere was once awkward. Jenny turned around and saw her mother. It turned out that her mother was a waitress here. She dodged, but was knocked to the ground. At this moment, Jenny was embarrassed. She slapped Jack on the face. She felt that Jack was insulting her. She couldn't listen to Jack's explanation. When she returned home, Anna was devastated. Jack was not happy either. That day Anna couldn't contain her emotions anymore. She hugged her mother and kept saying she was sorry. She shouldn't have believed that she and Jack could be together. But her mother encouraged her daughter, who loved to write, "If you really love someone, don't let them go." In the evening, Jenny came to apologize to Jack, but she was stopped by the housekeeper. At this point, Jack is fidgeting and in a lot of pain. Jenny sends Jack a message. She tells him she'll be waiting for him at the prom. Jack is anxious to leave. Jenny arrives at the prom, expecting and waiting for Jack. At this point, Jack was desperate. He ran to find Jenny, but he was stopped by Jenny's best friend. It turns out that she has always loved Jenny. He felt that Jack stole his love from him. He didn't want Jenny to get hurt again. They got into a fight at the pool. The best friend punched Jack and knocked him down in the pool. The bad thing was that the chlorine was flowing into the pool, and Jack was allergic to chlorine. He got up again and fell back into the water. He passed out. He was unconscious by the time Jenny arrived. Jack went into severe allergic shock. He was admitted to the intensive care unit. Anna was in the hospital. She took care of him and stayed with him. She also reached out to Jack's father. That day Jack woke up. Jenny rushed to get up. After being discharged from the hospital, Jack spent every day with Anna, father after the last scare and Jenny's visit. He accepted Jack to study medicine. Originally Jack didn't want to go, but Jenny convinced him that he should go to study at the best medical school in the world. It was also Jack's dream. When they said goodbye at the airport, Jenny realized it was Jack who broke the Wi-Fi of his house on purpose because he wanted to get close to Jenny. At that moment, Jenny realized sometimes you have to learn to let go of someone you love. Love is actually a part of life.